Jim, your argument was how many people, what percentage of people are supposed to have the reusable bag?
I kind of let my mouth overload my Komosayama, and the next thing you know, I think it's more like really 40 or 50, and then Bob wanted to bet me, and I've made a survey, and I found that it varies from store to store, frankly, and the time of day. I found that the people who get a lot of groceries, like on Saturday, or even this afternoon, about half of them have bags. The ones that just have.
So what you're saying, Bling Johnson here at H.E.B. Cedar Park, and you're saying about half of the people are going to have the reusable bag.
Have a lot of groceries, right?
All right. Well, let's see. We got Bob Cole here. We're going to do a few interviews and see what the actual results actually are for KOKE FM.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure maybe that 70 was a bit over the top, but I'm working on.
He's coming down off his number. His initial number was 70%. Was that right?
It kind of depends. This is like being a Republican or a Democrat. Whose side of the aisle you on? If you one survey, it's 70%. Another survey, it's 10%. So let's just split the difference, and I still win. In my family, we go to the store. We do like apparently you do. We use we let them give us plastic bags. As of March the 1st, the city of Austin's taking that away. Did you know that?
I'd heard about it.
What will you do at that point?
Panic.
Do you own any canvas bags right now?
I do, and they're at home in the garage.
Have you read the studies on the amount of E. coli bacteria residing in those bags?
I could already imagine that myself.
It's very true.
I like the convenience. You can fit more in them. And I don't like all those plastic bags to either have to bring back to recycle.
So it's a smart thing to do. As you know, as of March the 1st, City of Austin store like this is City of Austin, no more plastic bags. So you're ahead of the power curve. How many folks when you come to the store do you see doing this besides yourself?
I would say maybe 1 out of every 10.
About 10%, soon to be 100. Thank you for being ecologically sound, of moral great character, we assume, it appears. And thank you for being concerned about our carbon footprint.
It's important for Bob to win. I always tell you that. However, I think this store is really interesting because it's actually in Austin, but across the street is Cedar Park, and all the people that are in here live in Cedar Park.
And you think most of them care about the reusable bags?
I think they do. I think they're having to adapt to the Austin rules.
Well, but here's the bottom line.
And happily so.
About 2 hours ago, I went to the H.E.B. at the corner of South 1st and William Cannon, which is a long way from Cedar Park, and the elite people like Jim that think they're more than special. I talked to a woman named Claudia, a longtime cashier. She said, we even had a meeting about the plastic bags on Friday. And I said, what percentage, Claudia, you think folks bring in? She says, oh, it's a lot. So I kept pinning her on it. She didn't want to say. And then finally she said, it's about half. It's 50%. 50% of, I think, a demographic that Mr. Racist here didn't think would be concerned about our environment, but it turns out they are.
What's with this race?
These people are from Cedar Park here.
This is WWE here at the H.E.B. in Cedar Park. We're going to have a fight between these two guys.
Christina, how many people do you think, what percentage of folks have the reusable bags these days?
Probably about 65%.
You think 65%? Really?
Bring our bags.
As predicted, we were kicked out of the H.E.B. in Cedar Park. But I must say, it's rather windy. The manager was very nice about it, wasn't he? He was very nice.
He nicely said, go away.
He said, look, I know I said you could be here, but it isn't working out. Yeah. So we said, hey, that's fine. Fortunately, we got quite a bit of material. Yeah. Now, Jim was real excited about the cashier, the environmentally slanted cashier, who said 65%. Now, we were here about 20 minutes before we got kicked out. 25.
Yeah, correct.
Scotty, what percentage would you say of folks, let's look at, there's people there with plastic bags. Here comes plastic bags. What percentage would you say here today?
Of the last 25 minutes, 10%.
10%. Mary Clark, you've been here 25 minutes. What have you seen?
I would say 10% would be, and that's...
I'm saying 10, 15%. But Jim managed to find some Bridget Shea type environmentalist who is also a cashier here who said?
65%.
So who you going to believe? Signing off from the H.E.B. in Cedar Park, where it's been a pleasure to get kicked out without being arrested. I'm Bob Cole.
I think I might think more clearly in an Austin state of mind.
Okay, well, how much does my little buddy bag cost?
$1.05.
$1.05. Okay, well, thank you. I'm gonna get that as a gift for my buddy Bob Cole.
Oh, I like these. They're really cute.
You ever listen to KOKE FM?
No, what station is it?